Brandon Bass having to guard Pau Gasol. Ball stripped by Fisher.
This year than last.
Gasol just inside the three-point line. Bryant. Bass looks to help. World peace for three. I think that's the right decision. I mean, just imagine as Gasol throws it down. Bynum double, finds Gasol. Easy two. As Gasol misses, ball tip taken by Rondo.
That was a great contest by Brandon Bass.
Rondo, good hard drive, can't finish. Bradley had more block shots in his first NBA game than Steve Murphy off the bench and immediately dribbled.
How many 7-footers can beat somebody off the dribble as Petrus specifically? And you think about it, they went out and went down 14 in the first quarter to the Kevin Loveless Minnesota Timberwolves.
Petrus shot way long.
They have a lot less talent. You take Lamar Odom off their team and you add nothing. Just look at the bench that they have, and they don't have enough quality players.
Bryant drives inside, little fake, gets up and lays it high. Ray Allen's jump shot missed.
Boston's to be a championship caliber team.
Petrus the foul, Barnes shot, count it, and one. Smart play.
At first glance, I thought this was a very generous continuation. But smart play. Get it up there. Take the chance.
Now, what you said about with the starting fives for this team, come playoff bench that's already struggling. Barnes pokes it away from Pierce. 2-run to finish out the period. Kobe Bryant with 6 points. Pau Gasol.
Everybody's trying to win the game, which is great. But you do it as a team. You don't do it individually. It's a good
running sets.
That's Bradley number 0 for the Celtics, the second-year player from Texas. Andrew Goudlock, the rookie from Charleston, as did Mike Brown. Bradley on the drive, knocked out of bounds by Blake.
Which really detracts from team chemistry.
It's amazing how many teams have gone on these roller coaster rides. Couldn't handle a pass. Wild pass. Bynum looks over the shot clock down the other end. Triple teamed out to Goudlock for three.
That is really nice. And then I really like his improved patience in the post. Here, 3 defenders come to him late in the clock, does a nice job of finding Goudlock.
And the Celtics back within 10. One of the great scorers in the history of the game, 5th all time. Takes a lot of shots that time. He had 4 turnovers, 10 points. Fisher steps up into that three, knocks it down. Up by 5. We're 3.5 gone by here in the third. A 20-point turnaround. Remember, they trailed by 15 in the first half. Fisher, the extra pass. Meta world peace, knocks down the three. In the East, Lakers come into this game 4th in the West. World peace spinning, double team. With barrels inside and draws the foul. As World Peace and Pierce with a little extra pushing and shoving, Garnett gets involved. The officials have to separate them. Now we're going to have, I would assume, some technicals. NBA Finals. World Peace has gotten a technical, and I believe Garnett. Just silly stuff there. Curtis Blair, good job getting in. He may have taken an elbow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. First of all, a personal foul against.
So the personal foul is against.
It's something like this. And I don't know if there was a foul. To me, Artest is the one creating the contact.
Two-point lead for the Celtics. And Paul Pierce falls. Bryant finds World Peace, tries another three, does it again. Make for this Laker team.
And for the world in general. Nice play by Bryant to find him. So when you penetrate the ball in the NBA, World Peace does a good job of, as that penetration occurs, about respacing to the corner and then knocking it in.
Right from the opening tip. Bass drives on Bynum. Denver. And the foul call on Offensive foul call against the Celtics. The West. World Peace with the steal. Schemes a bad pass. World Peace throws it down. Big third quarter for World Peace.
Well, that's just good denial and a steal by World Peace. And I've always felt, Mike, he's such a strong one-on-one defender that to go at...
Never seen him run or catch, but he is pretty quick, though. Mike.
Matt Barnes knocks it off. Quick shot, so not that time. Blake misses. Rebound tipped right to Barnes. Here's season opening. Deflected and stolen by Barnes. Jack or Mr. Nicholson?
I just let him call me whatever he wanted.
Gasol. Lakers have been terrific at home. 17-2. Keon Dooling blocked by Gasol. Huge disparities. We'll look again. There's this pretty feed from Kobe Bryant. How about the third quarter, Jeff? 14 free throw attempts for the Lakers, not one for the Celtics.
That's a big thing, obviously. As Bryant spun baseline.
Right back to Bynum. Good ball movement. Barnes left open. That trade for Big Baby. Blake tied up. World Peace to Gasol. Pau Gasol, a clean look.
Is that a good shot or not? You can't wait to see the result.
World Peace, the rebound. Back to Fisher. And Fisher's fouled.
Good sharing of the ball by the Lakers. Got a corner three. World Peace kept it alive. And then Fisher, good, and the sport that he came out there and played.
Here. And the foul is going to be called against World Peace, trying to fight through a Rondo screen. There was some high forearms and elbows. And now the Lakers in the penalty.
But I don't think that's a bad, I mean, it's not what he wanted. I don't see that, but.
Pierce wants a screen. World Peace deflects it out. And then goes diving into the stands. He's hit some big threes. He's really harassed Paul Pierce this afternoon. Hustling on the defensive end from Meta World Peace. We talk about it so many times during the season. When do the Lakers foul to prevent the three-pointer from tying it, which is what the Celtics did last week against the Knicks when Pierce hit a three to force overtime.
I would say below 7.
Ray Allen gets it. Has to adjust to Pierce. Pierce a long three. Garnett throws it back out. Rondo for three. Won't go. And the Lakers hold on and win. Lakers end the game on an 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds to win their 9th straight at home. And are now 18-2 at the Staples Center. Andrew Bynum with a big bucket, 3 at the end.
So many good things happened here. Switching on to Ray Allen to prevent the catch. Then Gasol jumps out as he gets the ball, and then great play by Garnett. The awareness to tip it out on Pierce's miss.
Andrew Bynum